Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Monday Mystic Affirmation for January 24th of 2022. Many blessings to you all. This is our collective energy, relentlessly optimistic, positively positive, absolutely moving in the energy of receiving our best possible life now as we use the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and the power to manifest. We're using a tarot deck and many clarifying decks to assist in giving us the insight into keeping ourselves focused and moving forward in our best possible and receiving our best possible lives now. If you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And don't forget, you can always check out the Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom podcast. It is available on all major podcast platforms. And it's a good little session of like 20 minutes. They usually last about 20 minutes. And I just kind of set a topic in my mind and let the universe kind of dictate how it goes and what direction it takes. So remember, this is collective for all sun, moon, and rising signs. So here we go. We have Scorpio Major Arcana and the Four of Pentacles. So the Death card is Scorpio Major Arcana, and it is about releasing the past, allowing yourself to go through a cycle of purging and cleansing, purification, clearing, and bringing yourself back into rebirth of the new with a fresh, clean slate. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is the energy of being in the money in the bank, very stable foundation. Four is always secure foundation, and this is the Pentacles, so it does have to do with abundance. So this is a really good start here for being able to shift gears and move into the cleansing and purification energy. I call this the cosmic garbage man. He usually shows up as a skeleton knight on the energy of the standard tarot. This is a little more modern deck, so some of the pictures are different, and that's why I tell you the interpretation so you can recognize them. So here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, Ace of Pentacles, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our 3 cards out, and our underlier is 9 of Rods. So don't get discouraged. The 9 of Rods means you're just right there on the cusp of your breakthrough. The 9 of Rods is a symbolism of being as far as you can get before the change initiates. So this is actually a good place to be in because you've done all the work that's gotten you here, and the breakthrough is imminent. So don't give up. This is not the time to walk away. You can stop and take a breath and regroup, but don't quit. Okay, so not unless you want to start over from 1. and that'll be hard because this will be all in your way to do that. So the thing you have to do is keep moving forward. The only way out is through. Respect. I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. This is an important understanding. If you have self-talk that calls yourself names, and I have caught myself doing it, I am not above it. I have called myself stupid or that was just dumb, right? Say things like that to myself. And it's not because I want to say those things, it's because it's a habit. And until you start paying attention to what chatter is going on in your head, then you'll keep doing it because it comes from childhood. This is something we learn as self-image and part of the things that we learn from other people. So understand that you can change it. It doesn't mean it's true just because you say it. But you should stop saying it because you want to be in that place. Because you wouldn't say it to a person, or you're just stupid. You wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. Just being in that energy of self-talk. So respect yourself and catch yourself when you say those things. One of the big things when I was younger, to call people, because Fred Sanford and I love Fred Sanford on Sanford and Son, would say, "You big dummy." And then you had, I forget his name, but he was Archie Bunker. He would call the son-in-law Meathead, right? So these are all slang names and self-talk that goes on if you're a child of that. Jive turkey was also a big word when we were when I was that age. So having better self-talk also brings you to a more grounded place and a worthier energy of yourself. I know it's just important to do. Get more information. Remember, there's just a plethora of ancient knowledge that's waiting for you to tap into it. This particular symbol is Metatron. That's the Archangel Metatron, and that is Metatron's cube. It is the ancient symbol of divine knowledge. It is a Merkaba, and the Merkaba is a beautiful blueprint to all existence. So inside this sacred geometry, it's usually spinning when you see it. It spins to the left. That's the activation energy, clockwise energy of reaching up toward, anything that's spinning to the left is going toward the heavens or out, into the galaxy. If you're spinning counterclockwise, it will ground you to the earth. Okay, so solid energy here. Get more information. Get yourself into meditation and allow yourself just to be in. And meditation doesn't require anything. Just pay attention to your breathing. That's all you got to do. Just focus on anything other than your mind thinking thoughts. Let go of thoughts. Let go of the now. Let go of the experiences around you. And go within. Ooh, Gaia. Beautiful energy. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So beautiful Gaia energy. Gaia is source energy from Mother Earth. And you can hear the neighbor dogs kind of woofing in the background. Their little fence is right here by my office room. So that's Oliver and Jax. Jax. Those are the neighbor dogs. My dog Jack, Jack, loves to run up and down the fence and bark with them. So he's in the house, or he'd be out there raising all kinds of sand. So my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So this is where you can replace those thoughts of, well, that was stupid, to, well, what are you going to do? Let's give it, third time's a charm. Like, say things like that to yourself. Don't call yourself names. This is important that you hear what you're saying to yourself. So right now, I'm just saying this so that you can become aware. My thoughts are creative. So what would you call yourself if you were successful and amazing? Well, isn't that a goddess thing to do, right? Same thing, things like that. Or isn't that a highly evolved spiritual experience that we're having here, right? Say things that speak you into the energy of a higher vibration, not something to cut you down at the knees. My thoughts are creative. This also means your beliefs, because your thoughts are your beliefs as well. You repeat a thought long enough. That's why I tell you, when you're doing the affirmations, beat it like a drum. It becomes that energy. I trust my inner wisdom. Absolutely. This is an absolute here. Trust your inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. That's the one thing you can never worry. You don't ever have to worry about. It will never be against you, is your own intuition and your own self-preservation, okay? But if you're worried about discerning, let's say that, between, is this my higher self, or is this fear talking, or is this ego talking? So if it makes you feel good in your heart and you feel this wash of safety and love and just a wellness or a knowing, and you get still and calm, that's higher self. If it's something that gives you fear or makes you feel bad or negative or want to vomit, right? Because you get these nausea, right? Or have to, you get this panic in the stomach. That is when it's your ego. It's tied to your body. So allow yourself to just feel how it's feeling, and then you know if it's divine or if it's not. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. This is a very important phrase, because if you don't feel safe, you're not going to be able to trust anything. I trust my inner wisdom. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here we go. Seven of Swords, walking away from what no longer serves you. Sometimes it means giving 2 weeks notice if there's a job change coming in. It can also mean packing and moving if you're wanting to actually change location. It does mean purging what no longer serves you. So anything that is counterproductive or not in alignment with what you need to be in alignment with to move forward, this is letting that go. Ace of Wands. So this is the energy of it taking root, taking hold. A new beginning. This usually means work because it is the rods, and rods mean action. So this is the energy of something taking hold and now starting to grow on its own with the passion and the energy you want it to have. And you go from the Seven of Wands here of letting go of what no longer serves you to the rewind. That's the Nine of Wands, but that's the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords is the energy of being in a place where you have to let the universe make that move. And you have to be in a place of balance within yourself. Remember, it said, get into the energy of getting more information. Well, this is where you have to let go and let God. Let go and let the universe. If these 8 swords get your attention and you focus too hard on them, they're just possibilities. They're not fully actionable. And you will be distracted by what's not even happened yet. And that's usually considered worry. Right? That's overthinking it if you let yourself spin out into that. So there is a breakthrough coming here for you guys. This is what this is talking about. Be ready. Purge and let go of what you don't need. Start cleaning out stuff and getting rid of stuff you're not going to take with you for whatever reason you're doing it, whether you're cleaning out your closets or you're letting yourself get rid of old stuff you've been hanging on to. That energetically takes space as well as it physically takes space, because even though it's a piece of plastic, so say it's what did I just recently purge? I got rid of all the old Tupperware that doesn't have lids or is all scorched or lopsided or whatever's wrong with it, or it just didn't fit in my, just extra stuff in my drawer of where my Tupperware goes. So understand, letting go of something that no longer has a place in your life actually frees your energy from it. Plastic bags, Tupperware, twist ties, extension cords, extra old video accessories, right? My son has a whole box of CRAP that's all just old video gaming stuff. And I just literally just put it out in the garage, but I had been keeping that in the house, and I'm like, I don't even use this, and probably it doesn't work, but I'm going to let him go through with it before I throw it away. But it got it out of my energy, got it out of my house, and I didn't even realize it was a huge box that I thought was something else. It was taking up space. So understand that once you get rid of that, it also cuts free of your energy, and you have more energetic room. That's why they say, clearing and organizing and getting yourself in that kind of energy changes the energy which you move in. So it takes away some of that frantic and crowded energy where you feel like you're just stifled. So allow yourself to do that, because this is why it's happening. It's why you're getting the urge to do it. You've got something new coming in and you're making room for it. So, my darlings, have a beautiful day. Love, light, and abundance to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.